Alright, what's the vibes, man? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this may find you. I'm Dream. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Dreamy1, Mr. Dreamy1. And let's get into some bets, man. Quick recap. We've been burning rubber on this page, man. I believe back-to-back 3-1 days, and then last night we went 2-0 on the picks I gave out. I ended up giving out a live play, Knicks first half plus 10.5 on the timeline. Ain't hit, but it was a good look. I would do it again. It's been a profitable spot for me all year. So, not the Knicks, even though they've been profitable, not for me though. But just that system I've been running, betting first half dogs that get down early. So, the best I gave out, Jimmy points, would have went way over, but it went over. Thank you for that. But it would have went way over if the Knicks actually had a pulse yesterday. And then Jimmy, the two stocks, partly with the LeBron block. LeBron continues to get his block. It was getting a little hairy. And Jimmy got his two stocks early, but you see, it was 2 blocks, no steals. And that's why we do stocks. So beautiful 2-0, blunt money bets folded. But we're gonna try and get it back right because blunt money bets been on the tear lately. So we're gonna try and get that back right. So 4 picks. I've been doing a good job of keeping these videos shorter, trying to keep them under 15 minutes if I can. Because when we want to talk like basketball, there'll be time to have 30-minute videos and streams and all that when I get my subs up. But speaking of that, like the page, subscribe to the page, share the page, put your people on to these blunt money bets, this movement. And yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I appreciate the subs. I appreciate everybody. Let's get into it. First bet, we're gonna go through the straight bets, then we're gonna go through the blunt money bets, all right? First straight bet is Joel Embid, okay? Over 2.5 stocks. I love it. Joel Embid over 2.5 stocks minus 160 at DraftKings. It's simple. He's gone over this number every game in the playoffs. And that's with limited time, 29 minutes some games, 33 minutes some games, 39 minutes some games. He's gone over this number every game in the playoffs. And he had 4 blocks and 5 blocks the last 2 games against Philly. So, and those on back-to-back games off injury. So it's not really too much to say there. He's been a monster blocking shots when they do drive because, well, it could be a bunch of reasons, but to me, it's just like they be fooled. Tatum just be flailing stuff up there. Same thing with Jaylen Brown, and they're going to challenge him. You know, they're going to challenge him. So, yeah, he might cover this line in the first quarter, for real. So, yeah, Joel Embid over 2.5 stocks, steals and blocks, minus 160. If you want to do the over 2.5 blocks for plus 135, I can't talk you off that. But I'll just play it safe with the minus 160. We've been doing well. And yesterday, I didn't lay the juice. I didn't lay the juice yesterday, and I was trying to think the last 160 I gave out that hit because I don't like laying that much juice. I try to parlay it with another leg to get plus money. But it was a 160 that I did that we hit on, and we ended up parlaying with that. It was the 80 stocks. So, we're just going to do this and just leave it there. Over 2.5 stocks, Joel Embid, minus 160. Next, Devin Booker. I've seen enough. I've seen enough, man. Ever since that game where Russ blocked his shot and saved the ball and he was crying to the refs, Book been on something. Especially the last 2 games, but Book been on something. I'm going to go over his 31.5 points. Minus 120, got that at DraftKings. He had 47 last game on 2 free throws. I know that's going to be a point of contention. I know that's going to be a point that he's going to bring up. I expect him to get more free throws. If he gets 6, that's even better. But I expect him to get obviously more free throws than 2. But he scored 47 on 2 free throws, and the 2 free throws came at the end of the game. Consequently, so he's averaging 37 points a game in this playoff. He's had 40 plus minutes every single game this playoff. And honestly, just watching it, he's over this number 5 of 8 games this playoff as well, over this 31.5. But just watching the games as a person who bet KD going for 40 and who bet KD PRA, we're gonna be on that again. Book is the one who won it. Not saying KD don't want it, but Book is gonna shoot it. Book is gonna shoot it. Book coming out aggressive. Book is shooting, bro. KD is more. He's gonna play his game, man. KD know he feel like he can get 50 whenever. We see he ended up with 39 playing terrible, starting off like 1-9 or something. So KD know, like, I can get mine when it's time to get mine. That's nothing. Book is the one who's coming out like he got something to prove. It's like he feel like it's just so open. Even though he getting doubled, it just looked like he feels like it's just so easy out there with KD. So yeah, I'm loving Book. And then, like I'm saying, I'm watching these games, and KD is the one that I'm seeing is getting that hard double. Like they give, or maybe that's just the system, the adjustments they run. But KD is getting the ball at the high post, or KD is getting the ball at like the 3-point line. He's isolating. He's waiting for the double to come. He's dragging that double out. Then he's passing the Book, and Book is going. As soon as he get the ball, he's going, or he's passing, or he's shooting. As soon as he gets it, he's being way more aggressive. So yeah, Denver may adjust to that. But if I'm Denver, and that's what a few of these plays are based on, I don't think there's a need for many adjustments. I'm not an NBA coach. I could be wrong, but either team could have won that game. If I'm Denver, I'm like, yo, we could have won that game. Jamal Murray ran out of gas. We got nothing from KCP. Jokic played very well, and they let Jokic do what he do. You know, MAGA, Michael Porter Jr., he came at the end, but he played okay. So if I'm Denver, I'm like, yo, we can still win this game. We don't have to make no huge adjustments. So I don't see them stopping the coverage of KD. I still see Booker being able to get his thing, 20 or 25. I won't be surprised if he take 30 shots tonight. So give me Book over 31.5 points, minus 120 at DraftKings. Next, give me Book over 2.5 threes. Same handicap as the points. And he's gone over this line 6 of 8 games this playoff. Crazy, right? So if you're going to give me 2.5 at minus 130, I'll take it. Again, he's gone over this line 6 of 8 times in the playoff, and he's had back-to-back games with 8 3-point attempts. So if you're going to get up 8, I know Book ain't no great 3-point shooter, but if you're going to get up 8, I like his chance of hitting 3. I'm no stat guy, but that seemed like somewhere between 35 and 39%. So yeah, give me that over 2.5 threes for Book. I'm good on the ladder, 5 plus 500, but I am gonna throw something on the fours, put like that in a long shot. You know, try and put that as a leg in the long shot. But I do like his over 2.5 threes. Next, KD PRA over 44.5. Minus 105 at DraftKings. Basically, it's the same cap as last game. KD shot 12 of 31, flew over this line, and they only adjusted it 2 points. It's the same cap as last time. I expect KD to have one of those games. You know, when it's time, when push come to shove, KD is gonna be KD. Whether or not his shot is falling, which it ain't this series, he's a hooper. He's gonna find other ways to contribute, and he's getting double teamed like crazy. So he's gonna make the right play. And a lot of his assists are going to who? Devin Booker. He giving it to Devin Booker, and Devin Booker shooting. So he's gonna get 3-4 assists from Devin, just passing it to Devin Booker off a double team. Let alone finding other wide open people if they hit shots. So he's on triple double watch. He almost had it last game. I can't talk you off of sprinkling it again. I didn't. But I can't talk you off of sprinkling it. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see how the first game goes. Like if I hit a blunt money bet or something in the first game, or I just feel like it's a great play, maybe I will just sprinkle it. But yeah, the PRA, love it. He's on triple double watch. I couldn't talk you off of playing this point straight up. But I'll take the over 44.5 PRA. He's getting 40 plus minutes. He's going to be on the floor. I think he's less likely to get in foul trouble than Booker is, because he's more of a vet. So he kind of knows how to, okay, this is a big game. I'm going to know when to take my chances and when not to. Okay, I know how to play with 3 fouls, stuff like that. You see last game, Booker had 5 fouls, and they gifted him like 2 or 3 calls. Or he had 4 fouls, and they gifted him 2 or 3 calls. So Give me KD over 44.5. Last game I said all he needed was 32, 6, and 5. This game, 35, 5, and 5, all right? You know what I mean? Or, 30, 10, and 5. However you want to do it. I figure KD is going to finally get out of shooting slump. Don't let KD go for 40, which he damn near did last game, shooting terribly. Don't let him do that. So, yeah, KD over 44.5, PRA. Last play, before we get to the blunt money bets, it's going to be a half unit play. Jokic triple-double. It's a simple play. If you're going to give me Jokic, his triple-double, it was a point in the season where it was getting to like minus 170. If you're going to give it to me at plus 200, I'll take it. I know he hasn't been a triple-double monster this playoff, but I don't think it was a coincidence that he had 17 rebounds and 17 assists last game, and they lost. So I'm just going to play any adjustments. If I'm Phoenix, why would I change what I'm doing? I won. We let Jokic, the first two games, we was letting him score. And we still let him score, 30, 17, and 17. But the first game, he was looked like he can get 50 out there. But we was making sure he didn't get the assists. We was making sure. This game, nope, we let you go ahead. It's your world, Jokic, and we won. So, hey, we'll go ahead and play that triple-double again for a half unit since it's plus 205 at DraftKings, half unit only. I would play that to 175, half unit, okay? And let's go ahead and double that up. So to wrap up the straights, before we get to these blunt money bets, we're going to be on Embid over 2.5 stocks, minus 160 at DraftKings. Book over 31.5 points, minus 120 at DraftKings. Book over Devin Booker over 2.5 threes, minus 130 on DraftKings. Jokic triple-double plus 205 on DraftKings. And KD PRA over 44.5. All these are on DraftKings. All of them. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to them blunt money bets. First, we will start off, and it's kind of funny because I got a bunch of straights for the Phoenix game, but one or two blunt money bets, and I got a bunch of straights for the other game. I mean, a little bit of straights for the Philly game, but I got a few blunt money bets for that game. So let's go ahead and start off with the Philly game. Harden triple-double plus 1,500. Let's go ahead and get that. Just 10 rebounds, 10 assists. The reasoning behind that is he's getting a lot of, first of all, he's scared to shoot for whatever reason. So he's going to try to make the stat sheet look good in other ways, for one. But for two, oh boy, Embid out there and contesting 8 threes from Horford. Harden grabbed him 10 rebounds. So yeah, and I think he had him the first game. 10 assists last game. Let's have a 10 rebound, 10 assist game. You at home, go ahead, pull it off. Plus 1,500, get that to me. And I think that's crazy. I thought I had. Oh, okay, I did. I'm tripping. And we're gonna go back to the stars will be stars. So we're gonna go Jason Tatum to score 40 is plus 900. Joel Embiid to score 40 is plus 1,000. We're gonna do them both to score 40. That's plus 12,000. We're gonna do them both to score 35. That's plus 1,600. Stars will be stars in a big game. This is as close as you can get, in my opinion, to a closeout game because this is the series. Boston goes up 3-1 going back home. Series over. Philly tie it. Going back to Boston, hey, we already won a game without Embiid up here. Now we got us a series. So, yeah, I mean, you can have a low-scoring game. All these can go under. You can't talk, I'm never going to say they can't. But just in case stars will be stars, let's go ahead and get busy, all right? We're getting some great value on 40 and 40 for them, too, in my opinion. I've been betting them all year. So, yeah, trust me, we've been getting good value on these guys. We're getting that today. Is that it from that game? Yeah, that's it from that game. That's a lot, but yeah, that's it from that game. Harden triple-dub, and then stars will be stars with Tatum and Embiid. For the next game, we have one official and then a parlay. So we're gonna have Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, 12 assists plus 500 on FanDuel. He just had 17 last game. The man averaged 10. If you're going to give me 2 more at plus 500, I'll snack it. So give me that. Also, we're going to play a plus 775 parlay. plus 775. We're going to go Ayton under 12 points, Ayton under 10 rebounds, and Booker under 8 assists. I think it has an amazing chance of happening. I think Ayton is going to get benched. He only played 25 minutes last game, even though he only had 4 fouls. Landale came in and did an amazing job. Same thing with Phoenix. You know, you should get stars being stars tonight because, again, if Phoenix loses, series is over. Phoenix win, we got something. So I don't think they're going to have time for Ayton. I seen a video of him. Shout out to my man OG Wham. Follow him on Twitter. My man Wham has shared a video, I think, of Ayton just, you know, being corny, Ayton like he normally does, like whining about something. So I could see him losing minutes, and if he loses minutes, he's not going to cover these lines, and he may not cover these lines if he played 30 minutes. It's Ayton. Or he could have 25 and 15. It's Ayton. That's why it's a blunt money bet. So, yeah, Ayton under 12 points, Ayton under 10 rebounds, and Booker under 8 assists. That's plus 775 on the doula, FanDuel as we like to call it. And last but not least, we're gonna give y'all plus 4,900 lay. Play these separately. It's 3 legs from each game. Play them separately. One is gonna be a plus 700. One is gonna be a plus 525. Play them separately and put them together for the plus 4,900. All right. We're gonna have 3 blocks from Embid, 1 block from Tatum, 3 threes from Tatum. That's plus 525. And then in the next game, we're gonna have 45 PRA for Book and KD, and 10 assists for Jokic. That is gonna be plus 700. You put those together, it's a plus 4,900. Damn near plus 5,000. So, them the blunt money bets, man. Let's get this money. I feel good about these picks. We've been on a heater. I feel like without doing like official look backs, I feel like we 8-2 in the last 2 days. I know my account feel like that. So let's just try and keep it up. As always, like it, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the page, share the page. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, and y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get this bread.